Welcome back to Digging Georgia. I know it's been a weekly thing. I'm a little behind. I was going to throw a video out Sunday, but didn't get around to it. Nothing's really changed. I mean, actually it has. Stuff has changed. Garden-wise, we got some vegetables popping in. I'll show you here in a second. I'll start with these little babies here. These are the loofahs. Don't got them all watered down today, looking healthy. Look at them. Can't wait to see what these do. I mean, I'm gonna get this thing all grown up. Once that heat really kicks in, a lot of this stuff's gonna kick in. It's like they're little. I mean, they're not little. This is my fastest growing garden I had since I started doing this. I've been letting everything go, as in no topping off peppers like I usually do. I did that for like probably the second season I was back in the garden, and like I said, it did good for me, but it also dampened my time down of growth and getting peppers. Like end of May, I'm gonna be having a lot more peppers, but look how big they are. I mean, they're up to my knees now. If I would have cut the heads off, they'd be still at the bottom somewhere, or half the size of that. But definitely it would have more branches. But the pepper itself, I've been trimming at the bottom of them. Some of them keep growing back, but we got some more banana peppers right there growing. A couple jalapenos popped in. We got some more flowers hitting. There's one over there growing. So they're doing pretty good. So I don't think you really have to top your peppers off, to be honest. I mean, you really don't have to. I mean, just keep your bottoms trimmed. I'm letting them do what they want to do right now. But like this one down here, you really don't need that limb. Cut it off. All that does is transfer energy back up here to the top. Stuff like that. Just don't cut your peppers off. But once they get a little bigger, they're at the right size now. I can tie them again all the way down, because they'll start getting kind of flimsy. You know, when these things start moving in the ground, you don't really want that, because it can hurt the stalk sometimes. But they get some more bell peppers coming in. Got some hiding out around here somewhere. Got a lot of cow horns coming. Look at this one. Thing getting packed in here, man. Got 3, 4, 5 cow horn peppers and one little 6 growing in there. I should have got some Anaheim peppers. I forgot about them. There's so many peppers out there you can get. And I'm always getting the common ones, because I don't really do the greenhouse stuff. You know, I tried. It really don't work out for me. Honestly, I ain't really gave it a tremendous try. One year I did with a early spring garden, and it did real good with like onions and spinach and all that stuff. But I think if I ever got into a business thing, I probably would do my own seeds. Got more tomatoes down here, and I got some up here growing. Man, this thing is putting out. I'm going to have to get some more bamboo. I've been staking up with a bamboo. What I'm going to have to do is build an A-frame bamboo and run it across and tie them to it, like one of them line type deals. And it's a cheaper method. You don't want, everybody wants to give away bamboo, and I got a person that's been, give me this bamboo. Got a lot more shoots on them also coming up. I'm putting the mulch down there, the leaves and stuff. It seems like when you put the mulch down, it's like they know it's time to grow. And even this one been getting more shoots, and they clumping. Clumping bamboo is better than the running, but also clumping bamboo is a little bit more. It's easier to maintain if you maintain it, and you can just you keep it in a clump. But they can go crazy, because the place I get it from, they let theirs go crazy. Mr. Shoshito right here, I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. Probably not. but his buddy over here is doing pretty good. Doesn't get the most sun like these all did. If I would have did them all at one time, he would have been up here with everybody else, and I got them late game anyway. Flowers are coming up pretty good. It's looking pretty good over here. Very nice. Let me wipe this camera off. Didn't really do nothing. Cucumbers, they got a change in them. Got some growth out of them. I've been I watered them, but before I watered them, I watered them with the stank water. You get all your vegetation and put it in a bucket, put water in it, and let it just, it stinks. Once it gets stinking, you know it's working, because you probably get it filled up again, squish it down, get some more of that juice in there, and dump it on your plant some more. I use this thing right here. I had it for blacksmithing, but it was my little watered down can I made, and I just use that to water it with. Yeah, it stinks like bad gingivitis or something. But yeah, the tomatoes are growing in there. I'm not doing, only maintenance I'm doing on these tomatoes is at the bottom, and anything hanging into the pepper area. Like not this, I'm not really too worried about if it gets too a burden, because you know I need my sunlight getting down in these peppers. I didn't think these tomatoes are going to do that, get that big right there. Yeah, misplacement. I didn't know. I mean, trial and error, I guess. I should have put it way on the other side. They're doing damn good. Look at them things, man. Dang. First time they did that good. See, last year they did pretty good, but this year they going off with a bang, man. As long as I can just keep them growing good and get, you know, hopefully nothing, you know, sometimes they start getting yelled out and everything. I hate that crap. That's the only thing I hate about tomatoes is when the bad stuff start happening to them. I got some 7 dust on them, so I've been watering at the roots. I was getting ready for them bugs to come. And the eggplants they're still doing. Black beauties haven't made one yet. They got the flowers and everything, but they haven't. I don't see one out yet. Oh, I'm wrong. There's one getting formed right there, down there, and this might just be a bud. There's a flower. Okay, they're flowers. So, but Ichibans are kicking in. Got one there and a little baby one right here growing in. So they're starting to come in. There's another one down there. There you go. So they're doing pretty good. That's a lot. That's the most flowers I've seen this year. Usually get like 3 or 4 of them, or 3. But this, man, these things are loaded down with flowers. Pobonos, they're trying to rebound back from being stringy and stuff. And, you know, again, I mean, I got tomatoes in the wrong spot, and you know, I got these kind of late game too. But everything growing so fast, and it could be blocking out the sun, because the sun comes up right here in the morning time, and when it gets right here, it's around, I don't know, 10 o'clock. You got full sun for the rest of the day till it gets over there to them trees. And once it gets over here, they're kind of shaded out. And that's probably why the dang squash is doing real good too. I mean, look at this thing, bigger than my hands. Look at that one. I got a squash down here. That's a pretty good size. I think that's ready to come off. I'll give it another couple days. I got another one in there. Got some here, a bunch of squash all up in there, and wrinkled up looking squash in here. Got them in these tomato cages. You see how it works. You can see all down there. Keeps these leaves up, and you can throw your 7 dust inside there. I done watered them, so the 7 dust is kind of knocked down in there, and keep them stink bugs off of them. In this area, I might just, I'm still not feeling the peas. I might take the peas out and put something else here. I mean, they're growing, but they're growing real slow. That one's growing pretty good, so I might give it a chance. But definitely that side, I'm probably just gonna wipe out and just probably get another. Might get some tomatoes, another tomato plant. But I still got this section over here I want to get going. I'm just trying to collect these kitty litter box or buckets. or some 5-gallon buckets. I think 4 or 5-gallon buckets will go up here, and 5 of these will go down here. And I can do tomatoes in here, stuff like that. So that's one of my plans. I transplanted the blackberries over here that were growing in the garden over there. So hopefully they'll pick up. They was doing, they're kind of slouchy right now, but when that rain hit on Saturday, we got like 1.5 inch rain, and they sprung back up. Hopefully that helps them out. I put some fertilizer in there, that 10-10-10, to get them going. Hopefully that works. Habaneros, they still looking kind of the same. They greener, so that's a good sign, I guess. I don't know. And my little peppers came up. I planted these. I thought it was weeds, but I planted these before I put these in here. I didn't think these were gonna come up, so I didn't think nothing of it. And I said, "Why is the weeds in there?" I said, "Wait a second, they're in a line." So that's the jalapeno pepper inside there. Strawberries been putting out. I can't lie. Can't lie about that. I've been eating them. It's hard to keep a strawberry around here. Cucumbers over there, they finally sprung back. It was looking terrible. Now they're coming back. Market Moore's, good cucumber. If you want some big cucumbers, Market Moore is the way to go. I mean, there's probably other varieties out. I just go by the ones I'm always dealing with, for, common over here. I never really mess with pickle ones too much. Maybe I should, because once it rains, and a cucumber can be this little in the morning. If it rains, the next day it's like it's ready to be picked. It's a pickle size, bigger than a pickle size. Gave my honeysuckle a hairdo. It was taking the drought pretty rough, so I knocked it down some, cleaned it out, get the airflow in there, and it made a lot more flowers after that rain too. Here's the blackberries again. Getting a lot of ripe ones. Look how big, like I said, look how big they are. Big blackberry. I done pulled some off the other day. Gave my brother some. He came by to look at the garden, and I gave him some blackberries. And blackberries. Look at that crap. Look at them things. Impressive. Thornless blackberry. Some down there. I'll hide them from me. I'm about to get these off tomorrow. I'll get them off tomorrow. Had to put this net over it. Birds were kind of pecking at the tips of them. He came through there. Don't want to hurt it. But it's coming up here and sitting up here and and hurt my blackberries. I went in Lowe's and got a little bird net. Grapevine, I haven't really seen too much growth yet. Like I said, once the heat picks up, it'll start heading to town. Hopefully next year it'll be better, or by the end of this year it'll be better. But we do have grapes on my Concords. Look at this. That's some little grapes. It's a good sign. Good sign there. Look at that little thing. Look at this. Grapes in there. Grapes right there. That's a good sign, man. Hopefully they make it. Hopefully they make it. Hopefully the birds don't get them. Everything's doing pretty good, I guess. I don't really try to judge everything yet until I start actually picking something. Because anything can go downhill, start dying, but everything looks like it's running pretty well. Fig tree hasn't got no figs on it yet, but that's okay. And the new area right here is the morning glories. There's the 2 different kinds in here. They're weird. One's a purple one and a red, pink, like a lab pink one, and with white on it. It's weird. And one's a couple of them there multicolored looking stuff. So this whole area is going to be full of flowers. I put this here to just keep the dog out, just in case. And once it gets going, I'm probably going to have to make another, like a horseshoe style. What is this thing called? Trellis. Made that out of bamboo, of course. But I do that addition on it. I grew these a long time ago when I was a kid, and I feel like it's growing them again. And these do pretty well in the sun. These seed varieties do pretty well. The ones I got by the house have been fighting for their life. I'll show you. They're like a moon a moon glory or something like that. They don't really, I think they're more of a shady type morning glory. But they've been over here near this brick wall, and they're finally taking off. That one is. So we might see something end of the season, or once it goes into a fall season, if they hang out that long. But we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Everything's growing up pretty good. The ginger's growing up pretty good. Shampoo ginger. Ollie over there jealous as usual. Got some new ferns popping up. Everything's doing pretty good. Lemon tree's doing pretty good. But mimosa's doing fantastic. Looking good. This year looking real good. Nice. That's an honor from the one I used to have here. I have to have my mimosa, but I really don't want one in the ground no more. They beautiful tree, beautiful shade, but the winter time comes around, they lose all them little tiny leaves, and all the flowers fall off, and it's pretty trashy. It gets pretty trashy, and if you got a pool, it gets in the pool. You know, you get them little leaves in there, you want to deal with that crap. But I'll let y'all run, and I'll see y'all next, I don't know, might be Sunday, maybe, or next Wednesday. Depends on how things change in the garden. But see y'all later, and give me a thumbs up. Bye.